This is one of my favorite houses in Oblivion, and not just because of how dilapidated and gross it looks right now, but because of the story behind it. The family lore, the ghosts in the walls, the necromancer in the basement, and the friends you get to make along the way that are all dead. But that doesn't matter. We're gonna go into
the Benirus Manor in Anvil.
Let me tell you, you do not know how much ectoplasm you can fit into this bad boy.
Have you ever wanted your windows to look already broken down and spooky enough to belong in the Addams Family mansion? Well, guess what? This mansion has it already built in. And not only do you get a beautiful view of the mermaid statue right outside of your house, but to the left, you also have a magnificent view of Wes Johnson screaming his lungs out about someone who died in the church. Talk about a blessing. Meeting our realtor down at the Count's Arms, I'm really worried about whether he's licensed or, better question, if he's shit-faced. The man you're looking for is Lorgren Benirus, and yes, he is named right after the manor. It's actually his family that's cursed the place.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. I have to sell
Once he tells you the house, he'll just magically vanish from reality.
You're welcome. Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. Good day.
I'm kidding. He's ran away to wherever we're gonna find him next. But the fact is, that was pretty cool. That was pretty big dick energy.
Yeah.
And here we are at our brand new manor. Let's go take a peek inside. Chairs knocked over. Shit's knocked over. Broken. A lone candle lights the room. Chandelier's fallen. This is definitely a fixer-upper, but honestly, what a great deal. $5 grand, this is just the first floor. Let's go check upstairs. Bedroom's pretty, you know, just need to clean the walls, fresh coat of paint. Oh, that'll be alright. And there's the door to the patio. This ain't a bad little house. Even got a little study. Alright, the wine cellar is expansive. We got pickaxes in here. An assortment of just straight up booze that he didn't bother to get. Sacred portal. Can't do anything with it. But you could tell, dark, spooky shit happening here. I'm surprised this honestly isn't a mythic dawn house. With nothing left to do when you've taken the grand tour of your new house, let's go take a nap. When you wake up, you'll be attacked by ghosts. And you don't need to have an enchanted weapon as long as you've done that Daedric quest to get all the deluxe edition stuff. There is a crash from downstairs. Oh no. Oh. There's a skeletal hand.
The people of Anvil are worms. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? I shall have my vengeance in a form they cannot possibly imagine. I shall use the souls of the departed to prolong my own life. The tome is very specific. I must have more bodies for...
Alright, and then insert the Lich from Adventure Time, and you pretty much got the same speech right there. I'm gonna take his hand. Take that. Now we've survived the Haunted Mansion, let's go actually find this guy and find out why the hell we're getting attacked by ghosts out of nowhere. And the last time we saw him fade out of existence was the Count's Arms, and frankly, for a drunk, that was an amazing trick. Looking around, we're gonna go over to this guy, Jason Sextius, and ask him if he's seen a Barney Simpson.
Jason Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire.
Have you seen a man that looks like Neil Patrick Harris and disappears without a trace?
I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
If I gotta fight ghosts every night, I want a return on my investment. According to the map, he's hidden out somewhere in the Imperial City Elven Gardens district, so we're gonna start searching there. I have a strong feeling he's hiding in a bar. I hope to God I'm wrong. Okay, so, Drunk Realtor is over at the King and Queen Tavern in the Imperial City. That's neat. And just like the psychopaths Todd Howard intended us to be, we're gonna break into his room. I ran out of lockpicks. Alright, so Drunk Realtor finally woke up.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
I'm surprised to see you sober by 9 a.m.
So, you think I'm responsible?
No.
I suppose you're right. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. What? I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. What? The manor was one of those loose ends. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Ugh, I got jumped by 5 ghosts in my sleep. How am I supposed to just lift that curse? What am I supposed to do? Box him to death? What am I, Mike Tyson?
Lorgren Benirus was a strange old man until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do.
Kill him.
It only took minutes to decide. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed.
You know, I'm not surprised that he sold this house that he hasn't even looked at since probably he was born. All right, we're lifting it, bro. I got a note. I got a skeleton hand. We're lifting it.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with the curse. You bought the house. You'll have to deal with it.
Motherfucker, what?
That's a lot of damage!
I had to.
You're a persistent one.
Yeah, I'm a persistent one. Lift the curse, you bastard. I have a note proving that I need you.
I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms.
Surprising absolutely no one, he wants us to meet him in a bar. So let's go in and force him into our mansion to go and break his grandfather's curse.
Did you want to continue to the manor?
You gotta wait for him to actually walk out of the bar first, or else he'll just sitting there all day, not getting drunk, which kind of defeats the purpose of hanging out in the bar all day. So you can actually walk ahead of him and enter the mansion by yourself, and he will just fast travel to you.
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Ah, you're getting goo all over my floor. Once you arrive to the sealed portal, he's gonna touch it and do some magical stuff. After some time of watching him just touch the wall, it's finally gonna just open up. And he just fucks off. I'm just gonna start off by saying, this place looks fucking cool. We got a bloody tome of life in here that just seems cool. We're taking that. Once we're ready to start the fight, go ahead and activate the altar.
I am Lorgren Benirus, and I desire the chance to atone for my sins.
Is that Wes Johnson?
He was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness.
Okay, well, he just decided not to say his final line, which is fine. That's all right, Wes. We know you work hard. You're like 80% of the population in this game. All right, and now it's going to tell us to activate his skeleton so we can attach his hand again. And this will begin the fight because he's a goddamn liar. He doesn't give a fuck about the 9. He just wants to kill you.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Carrihill and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality. Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice.
We gonna kill him, right? My skeleton's better than yours. Oh shit, maybe not. Okay, he's just not gonna do that. Boop! He's got a pretty cool staff of flame on him if you want to pick it up. He's got some bone meal, which is like, whatever. We don't really care about that. Alright, let's go back to Drunk Realtor and finalize the deal and hopefully get the goo cleaned up from our house. Alright, Drunk Realtor, I have killed your uncle successfully.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. May the manor give you many years of happiness.
Now with the quest complete, you'll actually notice that your mansion looks a little bit different now. As you can see just right from the outside, the windows are no longer as shattered and broken. They've been repaired. The wall actually looks a little bit neater, not too much to like throw you off. It still has that haunted manor feel, but at least it looks cleaned up and maintained. We even got some flowers growing on the side of it. That was beautiful. And the inside changes immensely. Cobwebs are gone. The lighting is absolutely gorgeous. I still have ectoplasm all over my floors, but you now have a fully furnished house for 5,000 gold. The sealed portal is now open, and the necromancer lair still looks absolutely identical. But the rest of it is cleaned up, which is a very nice touch, which I sincerely appreciated. Thus concluding the tale of the Benirus Manor in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. My god, do those flowers make it so pretty. I'm assuming... God, is there more they're all upstairs. Oh, they're all right here. Where's the third one? You upstairs? You just being an asshole? There's ectoplasm all over my floor. Bastards. Just goo everywhere.